Marie, Wally, I have to agree. From the street side here, these things are ugly. But they have to maintain them, they have to get in these covers, so there's nothing we can do on that side. Now you have all these modern conveniences for your antique house, but I suppose you won't do without them, right?
No.
No way.
So Tom, how would you get started on a design solution for this?
Well, Roger, my sense is, in looking at this gently rolling topography, that if we took our clues from that, made a very gentle mound in front of the utility boxes here, that in itself would help screen the view. But then what we could also do is to assist with some native plantings on this that would relate into the site.
Okay, well I do have some plants on the truck. Let's take them out, take a look at them and see if they'll do the job.
Let's take a look.
Tom, I ended up with a pretty good selection of plants, and one of the first I have to show you is one of the most common, the arborvitae.
Yes, well I think the problem here, Roger, is that it's much too vertical for the purpose we have here, but the deer also like to eat the bottom.
And rhododendron deer too, huh?
Yeah, most
A lot of
definitely.
deer on the property, Marie?
Yes, there are
Whole herd of them?
a whole herd.
Well, if they like the rhododendron, then they're gonna love this. This is deer caviar these use.
We have already lost.
You've already lost some. So it sounds like these three plants are out of the question, but bayberry now, one of my favorites, Tom.
Now this is a native plant. We've actually seen it here on the site.
Yep.
It doesn't really need much water or fertilizer, you
No.
know, so it's a great plant for this solution.
Viburnum.
Viburnum. Now this is a deciduous shrub, but this will be very nice because it'll grow in a little bit of the shade here, provide fruit for the birds.
Yep.
It will make this feel a little more natural. I think
And
it's
again,
a good
a native.
choice. Yes.
Inkberry.
Another native. Now what's so terrific about this is that it is an evergreen. So in the wintertime it will keep its leaves, it will do a very good job of screening the utility boxes, and the deer won't go for it.
No, not at all. And how about summer sweet?
Now this is really one of my favorite plants because this has underground rhizomes that will come out, so this will actually grow down and make a nice edging plant.
Well, it sounds like we have some winners here. Now, Tom, how do we incorporate these to make a good screen?
Well, I'd make a composition that would put these in the major view line to screen the box, and then arrange the other materials to look as natural as possible, Roger.
So you wouldn't just like line the viburnum up in a straight line?
Definitely
to
not.
screen.
I'd try to make them look like they've been here and they just were naturally planted.
Well, sounds like we have a good solution, and it's time to do the manual work, so I'm sure Tom doesn't want to be involved with that.
Well, I think you're much better equipped than I am.
We'll send you a picture.
Yeah, thanks.
But right
Bye.
now we got to grab some shovels. Did you notice all these flags down through here? That's from DigSafe.
What is that?
DigSafe is a utility locating system that I call, and they come out and mark all the underground lines. I mean, you got boxes of utilities like that. We want to be safe and make sure when we dig in the ground, we're not going to dig into anything. How do you like the mound?
What's it made of?
Oh, it's about 60% topsoil and 40% compost. This is a great mix for the plants. They'll really thrive in it, be drought resistant, and get big and healthy. Now, the best design is one that doesn't look designed. Think about it in nature. A seed falls totally random and a tree or a shrub grows. And I think we've achieved that here. If you're happy with it, let's get them in the ground.
We're happy.
Great.
Start with this one, Marie. Dump that right here, Wally, but not in a plant.
Okay. There you go.
Now, when you're spreading this, 2 to 3 inches thick, but not up against the trunk. It could rot the trunk.
Right.
All right. Now, what I want you to do is water once a day for 2 weeks, and then go every other day for 2 weeks. Then these plants should be really established and be tough and take care of themselves.
Right.